Rendezvous point on Windmill Avenue. Question, what does one do with a dog? The dog is rabid, so it must be killed. More passwords. They're fond of passwords. Big fans of passwords. Let's get our ass over to the point. Oh. Go, go, go. There we go. It's supposed to be in an alley on this street. Well, that seems straightforward.
Hey fella, what do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
Just take me to your boss.
Everything's a point for evidence, evidently. That one conversation, all evidence collected. The man-eating eels don't care if you're a strong swimmer. So he's not wheelchair bound entirely, just sometimes.
I'd have broken all your bones, fella, if Papa Brute hadn't put you off limits.
Oh, I'm off limits? Good to know.
Just calm down. No need for violence.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? Let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
Oh, maybe he's in a wheelchair because of the cataracts being so severe that he can't get around very well. I'm a private eye. Let's avoid saying I.
I'm Charles Reed, private eye.
Fuck.
Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed. And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
Yeah, a lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing, but it needs to stay between the two of us.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter, rightful head of the Carpenter family. Second thing, someone tried to kill me a week ago.
Oh, you're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
I wasn't expecting mercy from a crime boss. So, what's the catch?
It's not a trick, kid. I couldn't give a damn what you think about me. When you're at death's door, it makes you reassess your priorities.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver, and I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home Made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strongbox in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it. You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences, especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
Goodbye.
The wheelchair has never crossed you. Left evidence at a scene of a crime, though, of your involvement. Minor details like that. Dude, what's up with the blood on the portraits? It's the same one from before. Is this your guys' place? Because why is it all fucky?
How you doing, handsome?
Fine. Things are fine. Am I on the map right now? Yeah, I am. Oh, we took off. We went to a totally different place. Gotcha. So we still have more information to gather here. So let's poke around with that. Doppelgangers. Not the first time we've encountered that idea in this game. So it's not exactly news. He's so certain his son didn't do anything, which makes me all the more suspicious. His family business is very bad, as we saw before. He burned that guy alive. So with that kind of shit that he's up to, I wouldn't really be that surprised if his son actually did turn on him. He talks about his son being such a bleeding heart. If he's being incessantly moral by this guy's standards, there's a chance that he may have actually turned on him, thinking that stopping him is worth it.
A little blackmail, a little larceny, a worthwhile scrap or two, just like the old days.
Yeah, top marks for quantity, but so much for quality. Even my gear's in better shape.
Whoa, what gives? Whoa, what gives? Whoa, what gives?
He's just really mad that I'm shining the flashlight in his face. Anyway, I'm gonna rob the mafia. Hopefully that doesn't have any negative ramifications.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
Not a great sign for my goals here. Is this your... Did they use this wall as a killing location?
This stain's almost gone.
I mean, they're actively using it. It just looks like a really fragile, unreliable wall. I wouldn't want to shoot somebody against that wall if that's what you're going for. Maybe it's an unrelated death, though. Maybe someone just died there and it's not necessarily an intended execution spot. Because if they're executing people there, it seems like it would be more likely to hit people on the other side of the wall or other stuff like that. Be kind of a mess. I'm bad at remembering.
The blood dried not too long ago.
Run away, armadillo monsters, run! Fear me. Get whatever evidence I can from around here, because it might come in handy. They're going upstairs to run away from me. There's a lot more human activity up there, buddy.
We gotta dump this garbage. Papa Brute will be here any minute.
They're hiding this from Brute? What does that mean? This is a big old thing, too. Ooh, the chair's extra noisy today. I've specifically replaced my computer chair in the past because it started making noise. And they start making noise again disappointingly quickly. There we go. All better.
I can't imagine it ended well for whoever lost all this blood.
Let's be careful, they have guns. Shit. Where was I when my screen was getting all ripply? I thought it was like right here.
This stain's almost gone.
I thought it was when I was looking at that stuff. Was it back when I was upstairs? Is it going whoosh when I go by here? I think it is.
The blood dried not too long ago.
This fisheye is getting severe. It seems to mostly go whoosh on a timer. It's the nipple. The nipple holds the secret. Okay, we need to calm down so I can recharge. Ah, dang it. What am I... There's still something around here. Oh, it might be in the Mind Palace, actually. Brutus is never going to change. After he gains power over his family, he'll continue as he always has. Murder will just be the start. Or a brush with death can make him more compassionate. Make him see how precious life is. Nah. He's never going to change. He just burned that guy to death. And the implication of that missing whiskey's quest was that said missing whiskey was recent, right? And he burned that body. Recently enough that they never got rid of the body. It's just still chained up there. So it seems like he very recently straight up burned a dude down to nothing. Oh, yeah, I guess that would do it. I found a dead woman here.
Funny thing. I found a dead woman in your basement. Now, I don't suppose you had your men kill her.
Quiet, you. You're scaring Mary. Look, she didn't die by my order, kid. Take my word for it. And the guilty have already been severely punished. Look, I have my shortcomings, but I don't hurt women or kids.
Goodbye.
That's the final piece of evidence. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. He has a moral code. He only hurts men. Which, he burned the shit out of that guy. You know, this guy sucks. I'm curious to find out what to about this doppelganger character. Yeah. A week ago, Brutus woke up in the crematorium situated in the graveyard on the corner of Wayne Road. He was naked, covered in rancid slime, and tagged as a corpse. Brutus was going to be buried alive, but luckily for him, he managed to escape. Burned alive. Southern Reed Heights. Wayne Road and Phillips. Wayne Road. Phillips. That's the corner of the goddamn city, basically. Brutus thinks someone close to him planned to do away with him, then take his position. He doesn't remember much, but thinks the diary from the safe in his bedroom may help him discover who it was. However, I need to get inside the manor without causing alarm. Carpenter's manor is... blip blip blip. Southern Old Grove. Haven't been around here as much. But he's near Throgmorton, of course. Goldbridge Road. Gotcha. Between Century and Hillside. Oh, he's really close to Throgmorton, as it turns out. Yeah. So somebody is impersonating him. Where am I on the map right now? A ways off. Oh yeah, a ways off. Let's see how close we can get. I'm curious to see if the son decided to replace him. I also am curious to see if the one that I'm talking to even is the original one, or if he's a weird copy of some sort. Like if he's naked and slime because he got birthed out like that or something by some creature that can duplicate people. Or it could be that he's all slammed up because he was absorbed into a creature that duplicates people and that copied him and made a copy, and then that's what, and then released him afterwards. I don't know. Slime. The slime opens the door to all sorts of possibilities about which one of them is the real one. I figure I should... the EOD... not the EOD. The manor involves interacting with people. So I should figure I should try to go to the crematorium first. Because then I can be armed with as much information as possible. Eel! That's not an eel, that's a plank. And I am a dumb. I'm betting that's the crematorium. Yep. Oakmont crematorium. Just got stuck on the path for a bit there, no big deal. Wow. This place is extensive. Now that is an investment on a grave. Also probably not cremated despite being a crematorium. I believe this is just a graveyard over here. Yeah, these are bodies. Like, that's an investment. We made a giant crying, sobbing angel to just emphasize how sad we are about this very specific person. I think that's gotta be a big investment. I hear these things are expensive. That's water in there. I thought it was a deep abyss, then I realized that that's just water right there. Let's go to the... Ooh. See, that's not what you want to see. Assuming he didn't... I mean, I assume he didn't... They didn't just forget to bury him, or it's a burial in progress, because it looks all disheveled. So it seems a lot like he came back out, and that's a bit distressing. What's over here? A gate. Oh, you just know naughty shit happens over there. Look at that. That's a path that seems to go out to like probably the beach or even some cliffs maybe that overlook the ocean. That's totally the kind of place where like I just hurt myself. Dang it. That's totally the kind of place where like a finale would happen or something. Like a big confrontation with a cult. Or even an actual old one or something. A dramatic cliff overlooking the ocean. There we go. Got the mark so I can get rid of you. Let's see if I can find any information about him in here. Come on, dude. Fuck it, man. Let's go bowling. Is that a reference? Wait, are these like Kickstarter backers or something? This is where you'd totally put it. No, they don't seem. They mostly don't seem like they have text on them. 'Cause yeah, this kind of location is absolutely where a game would put their Kickstarter backers if they were a Kickstarter game. And I honestly don't check these days whether their game's Kickstarted or not. Last week, there's the registry. Person on duty, James Warren. List of deceased, 7 identified corpses, cremated. J. Huss, S. Cole, V. Black, Jack White. To be cremated urgently. This week, person on duty, Robert Taylor. James Warren on sick leave since last week. List of deceased, 16 unidentified corpses, cremated. M. Jane, cremated. I wonder how many of these might be references. Like Mary Jane, haha. So they identify them if they can, but the vast majority of corpses aren't even identified or known. Is not assuring. Not reassuring, I mean. Note on the door. I locked up and left early today. The keys are on the table. P.S. This morning I heard wild beasts in the cemetery. Be careful. They wouldn't be in here, would they? I should double check my ammo. There we go. Always good to be prepared.
The door won't budge.
I don't respect property.
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, it stinks.
Is this where he woke up? Oh. Oh. Wait, why is there a soap key again, where somebody left an impression of a key with some soap? Is that a reoccurring motif in this story? Are people gonna continue to do that?
Someone tried to wash the stain out, but it's still slimy. Ugh, it stinks. Ugh, it reeks to high heaven. What is this stuff?
I'm just wondering what the story is behind somebody copying a key around here. I guess whoever did this to him had to copy... Oop.
Ugh, what a stench.
I'm guessing that whoever copied the key is the person who tried to stash him. I still can't get over the fact that they had a cake of his son. His son had a cake made of his son. Why would they do that? Why would you do that? Okay. What minor-ish detail am I missing? So it could be like anywhere in the environment, basically. Last time it was tire tracks of a wheelchair. Is it Mind Palace? It might be the Mind Palace. The shift schedule. We know about there's two different employees here. But I think the indicator specifically is for this building.
Ugh, what a stench.
I thought that bolt right there, that nut or whatever, that bolt, I thought that was the interact prompt for a second there. Ah. Here we are.
And judging by the dried blood and the dent on this shovel, it was used as a weapon. Whoever held this poker has got to be covered in slime.
Aha. Bald head. That guy has hair. So that's probably... He's also very skinny on top of having a bald head. That's probably our client. And this could be the guy who's supposedly sick.
I need to get out of here before he comes round.
No, he didn't kill him. He just knocked him out.
What by the angles is going on? Where am I?
Angels. That's an interesting spelling. Probably a defunct spelling.
Another one for you. Burn him first chance you get. It's urgent.
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
Or it could be something from a different language.
Burn him first chance you get.
Maybe his native tongue.
What by the angles is going on? Where am I? I need to get out of here before he comes round.
Brutus was brought in by some group who had to deal with the crematorium worker. So, Brutus woke up, knocked the guy out cold, and escaped.
Locate James Warren. I need to talk to James Warren, the man who was on shift when Brutus woke up in the crematorium. He's suffering from a head injury and requires urgent treatment. Ah, so he's at the hospital. Straightforward enough. Yeah, so he will be here. Good to mark these as we go, just in case, because if I take a break or something, gotta remember what I was doing. We're in fisheye mode. Recover. Alright. So yeah, he admittedly didn't kill that guy. Maybe he's not all that bad. I don't know. He still burned that guy alive for talking to the cops. He's also like a straight up like mafia leader of some sort. Not really a lot of pros here. I can't run into him. I just had the thought like, oh, they always stumble forward. What if he stumbles into the water? I was curious if he'd fall in or if he'd float or God. Never mind. Moving on. These doctors are might get alarmed eventually when I want to visit every single patient they have. They might start blaming me.
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
Well, I hope you had a free bed for that guy when he got knocked the hell out. Looking for somebody with head trauma. That guy's wearing a hat in bed. Okay. Like a Mountie hat. I've never seen that hat in game, have I? Until just now? His eyes are open too. That's tripping me out. Head wound, yes. But probably the wrong character. Alright, I can press spacebar. That's a little nicer than going to the craft button, I suppose.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eating leeches ever again, no sir.
Yeah, why were you eating leeches? Oh god, they're grabbing onto your stomach from the inside as they burn to death? Or melt to death from the acid, assuming leeches are vulnerable to the acid, hopefully, and aren't like bubblegum or something.
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Ma'am, can you help me find somebody? This is the top floor. And I can't ask the doctor at the front desk about him. Is he in the morgue? Is he dead? I may have just been too quick to come here. He may have not sought medical attention. Or I'm supposed to look him up in here. Surgery? James Warren, male, 35, citizen, place of work crematorium, diagnosis head trauma, concussion, treatment, hospitalized, second floor of Oakmont St. Mary's Hospital, bed rest recommended. I guess maybe I was supposed to look up who he was first, and then maybe now he's interactive and or visible. Is that him? No. Oh, he just straight up spawned after I looked him up. That's a little weird.
You're James Warren, right?
Hey, that's me. What do you want? I'm sick, can't you see?
A week ago, a group of people brought an unconscious man to the crematorium. I need to know who those people were.
What makes you think I'd know that?
I would also like to know where you got your Eyelida Battle Angel eyes from.
You got hurt that day. That's why you're in the hospital. The man you were supposed to burn knocked you out and escaped.
Horse feathers. I hit my head. Fell down the stairs.
You were supposed to cremate a man listed as Jack White. He escaped, and now he wants to know what's going on. So tell me, who paid you to burn a man alive?
How do you know about White?
I talked to him. I need names, Warren.
I can't. I say anything. I'm toast.
They'll certainly kill you if they find out Jack White is still alive. I can arrange that.
No, please. No, I didn't ask their names. They're priests, but they ain't from St. Michael's Church, that's for sure. They were talking about the Lord of the Woods or something. Maybe from an old Oakmont church? That's all I know, I swear.
Where can I find this church?
I don't know. Some things in this Borg are best left alone.
It's not much, but thanks. Wasn't that hard after all, was it?
You got what you came for. Now leave me be. Bye.
Looks like it's gonna be up to us to do a little bit more research. We can do research. We can find this.